For a quarter of a century, improving education has defined the career of State Representative Helen Giddings here. This session, she wants to stop shaming children in the school lunch line and quit suspending the students who are pre-K through 2. She is here to talk about both of those bills. Good to see you again.
Good to be here. Thank you. School
lunch shaming. New Mexico outlawed it. You want Texas to do so as well. Tell us what it is and why it needs to stop.
Well, it needs to stop because this isn't a problem that adults need to handle, not children. We don't want children to be hungry and go without food during the day.
What are we talking about when we say school lunch shaming? Is this the students who don't have enough money to buy their lunch have to do some other duty in order to earn it?
Well, perhaps not some other duty, but my staffer actually went to have lunch with her children. And what she discovered is a child going through the lunch line and at the end not having money in that account and having that lunch taken away from them, having that child being given a sack lunch and the hot lunch thrown away. When she came and told me about this, it was like, I can't believe that that is happening. But in fact, it is happening.
I can't believe that's happening either.
It is.
6 weeks left in the session, Representative. The bill hasn't even gotten a hearing. Is it going to survive?
Yes, I believe it's going to survive. I think we'll have a hearing in the next week or so.
Let's shift off to another bill of yours, 2616. This would prevent any student from ages pre-K through 2, grades pre-K through 2 rather, from being suspended. A question I've noticed in some comments on this bill is, shouldn't there be consequences for any child who disrupts class or can't get along? What do you say to those people who have those comments? We're
going to make sure that classrooms operate without interruption, but I think we can do that by putting students in in-school suspension, and we have a number of other issues that we've outlined that can help with the management of these classrooms, because I think one of 3 things is happening if that's going on with a child that's 2nd grade or younger. Some bad things may be going on at that child's home. That child might have a mental or physical disability, or we may be faced with a teacher who does not understand classroom management. Sending that kid home solves none of those problems.
And we're talking about young children there. What are the chances this bill is going to make it onto the floor and get a vote?
Well, I think there's a big push behind it. We've got 26,000 kids in this state who are 2nd grade or below who are in out-of-school suspension.
26,000?
26,000. And if you look at the statistics, most of those children are children who are African American, children of color, and children who are special ed. Kids can't get educated if they're not in school. And as you know, my highest priority in the legislature has always been the health, safety, welfare, and education of young children.
Great. Representative Helen Giddings, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.